Hello everyone. Setting aside our usual conversations around four-wheelers, we will today talk about cycles. And to discuss over it, I have with me Sukanta Das, who is the CEO at Firefox Bikes. Mr. Das, welcome and thanks for talking to News 18.
Thank you, Arjit.
So I'll start by asking you that COVID-19 has surely dented the sales of auto OEMs. How is the response for cycles?
So, Arjit, we are one of those industries which have ended up on the right side of COVID, if I may say so. Post-pandemic, when we opened up, we realized that people have taken up to biking like never before. It's been a trend across the world, starting from Europe, which opened earlier than India after the lockdown. However, in India, we saw a similar kind of trend. People wanted to have a means to engage in social activities, in fitness and health, while maintaining social distance. So bike was the perfect answer for it. It's been a wonderful year as far as adoption of biking is concerned as a culture and people using and buying bicycles.
What do you think transportation, health, or social media drove the urban buyers towards cycles?
I think, Arjit, the most important thing which drove adoption of cycling was fitness, health, and also the need to maintain social distancing while you are trying to stay fit.
Right.
So with gyms being closed and the fact that people were apprehensive of congregating, bicycles were easy to ride, as I said, maintain social distance, and also easy on the pocket to adopt.
What should a buyer look while buying a bicycle?
Okay, so there are two ways where how adults go about deciding upon the bike nowadays as far as the premium segment is concerned. I think first that what they look at is are the bikes comfortable to ride, how easy is to pedal, how easy are you to shift gears, and basically is it a complicated way of riding or is it an easy way of riding. Then they look at the seating postures, whether it is easy on the back or not. So those are the, I would say, criteria, or those are the, I would say, parameters basis which people ride the bike and then choose a bike. Price plays a very important role, but I think the Indian consumer is now evolving a lot. And as I said, I think the Indian customer is now matured and is taking cognizance of all these features. And that's what is helping growing this particular segment, the premium segment.
You talked about these things from the buyer's perspective, that so and so things are being looked upon by buyer while going out in the market. But as a manufacturer, what should a buyer actually look for while buying a cycle?
Okay, I think first what is important is to figure out what is your aim. So what is it that you want to do? So are you going to pick up a bike primarily for health and fitness, or are you somebody who wants to kind of take your bike out for an adventure? When I say with health and fitness, are you going to basically essentially ride on city roads or around your neighborhood? Then you need a different kind of a bike, like a hybrid bike can do very well for you. But if you want to take your bike a little bit on adventure in terms of, say, off-roading, then you go for a mountain bike, a third category which is meant for people who want speed. So these are the race bikes, also called road bikes. Once you sit on the saddle or the seat, as most people call it, whether your knees are straight, absolutely straight, and only the tip of your toe is touching the ground. So that will ensure that when you're pedaling, your knee goes all the way down and you're not stressing your knee on a longer ride. So I think these would be the things to be looked at. Sounds a little bit technical, but not much.
Thank you very much for talking to News 18.
Thank you very much, Arjit. Pleasure talking to you.